Dr. Onifade, and the celebrant of today, Dr. TUNDE LASISI Ibrahim, deans and directors here present, former deputy provosts, heads of departments, both academic and non-teaching, staff of this great institution, distinguished students of the college here present, and gentlemen. It is a practice in universities for professors to celebrate the peak of their career by presenting an inaugural lecture where the results of their researches are explained and discussed in the presence of members of the academia. This same practice exists in colleges of education, and ours is not an exception. And that is why series of inaugural lectures started with Dr. S.A. Popola presenting the first one, followed by Dr. O.O. Oshodi. And the last one witnessed here was that of Dr. Olumuyiwa Biatonu. Today, we are gathered together to witness and to be presented by an erudite scholar and a teacher of long standing, in person of Dr. TUNDE LASISI Ibrahim, a chief lecturer in the Department of Integrated Science, School of Sciences, Micheal Otedola, College of Primary Education. Can we put our hands together for him? We want to start by committing the program unto the hands of the Lord. And therefore, I have the privilege to invite the Chief Imam of Mocped Mosque, Mr. Isholati A, to please lead us in an opening prayer. Mrs. Balogun, to please lead us in an opening prayer. Mrs. Balogun, please.
Thank you for making today a reality in the life of each and every one of us here, especially in the life of Dr. T.U.N.DE, who happens to be the celebrant of today. Allah, take all the glory and honor in your holy name. Pray. We want to commit the program into your holy hand. You guide us, protect us, be our wisdom and knowledge and understanding, so that at the end of this program, each and every one of us will have something to take home and will be a source of improvement on our own personality. In Almighty Allah we pray. We want to commit the family of today's celebrant into your hand, Almighty God. Both the children and the wife and other members of the family that have traveled far and wide to this place, they have gotten here safely. God, we want to implore you that they will get home in peace and not in pieces. Today's program will not be a source of bad reference in the life of the celebrant, inshallah. We want to also pray for the glory of the college. This shall not be the last in this college celebration. It will be a stepping stone to further heights in the life of each and every one of us. All of us here will be celebrated, inshallah, in the peak of our career. We want to also put the college management into your hand. We will give them the knowledge and understanding to guide the ship of this college to a greater height. All of this we ask for in your holy name. Surah Al-Fatiha. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladina an'amta 'alayhim ghayril maghdubi 'alayhim waladdallin.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Let's put our hands together for that beautiful anthem. Shall we have our seats?
Like this, you find dignitaries from all over the world coming together to witness and celebrate with the presenter. Today is not an exception, and therefore I have the honor and privilege to introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, Professor Ayo Ogunchiji from the University of Ibadan. You are welcome. Again, I want to introduce to this honorable house another erudite scholar and professor from the same university where Professor Ogunchiji has come from. Join me as I welcome Professor Ayo, both Ayo, the first Ayo, the second Ayo. So this place is full of joy. I welcome you, sir, Professor Ayo Kehinde from the University of Ibadan. From the Federal College of Education, Oshiale Abeokuta, comes a man of dignity and honor in person of Dr. Rashid Adetoru. You're welcome, sir. And from the same institution also, we have in our presence Dr. Yishau Mofun Koyi from the same Federal College of Education. Mofi Koya, you are welcome, sir. Sorry for the error in pronunciation. Again, okay. We have in our midst, well, if I call her the celebrant herself, I don't think I'm making any mistake. Because what God has joined together, no man should put asunder. And therefore, join me as we celebrate with the wife of the celebrant, Alhaja Ramota Titi Lope Ibrahim. You are welcome, ma'am. Members of the management present, and the only one that needs no more introduction is the chief executive of the college. 2 weeks ago, he was an acting chief executive. But today, we celebrate, we rejoice, and we are glad to introduce to you the substantive provost, Dr. Nasiruddin Olajide Onibon. Congratulations once again, sir. To his left is another erudite scholar, maybe I say an information guru, and he happens to be the college librarian. I introduce to you Dr. Onifade. Permit me to introduce the celebrant last, because I think that will require a standing ovation. Let me start introducing my former deputy provost, Dr. S.A. Popola. And next to him is the only woman amongst them, Dr. O.O. I was tempted to pronounce the full name, but I won't do that. O.O. Oshodi. And the next person, who happens to be, well, I wouldn't know how to introduce him now. But let me introduce him simply as I did with others. I will introduce to you former Deputy Provost, Dr. O.A. Viatonu. He is the current Director, University of Ado-Ekiti degree program. And I go to the deans, starting with the Dean, School of Arts and Social Sciences, Deacon Okebu Kola, Dean, School of Languages, Mr. Okay, Odesheye. Dean, School of Vocational Education, Mr. Akao Kayode. I deliberately did not use alphabetical order because we have latest deans, two of them, latest of the latest. And therefore, permit me to introduce to you the latest dean, School of Education, Mr. Ashoda Allen. And the latest dean, School of Sciences, Mr. Shasheyi. And the mother of them all, mother of students and mother of Usoko Olùdẹ̀bọ̀. Today we are happy to say we are close to the University of Ibadan academically because there is a relationship, and that relationship than Dr. Modupe Eunice Oyetade. She is the director UI degree program. I want to save some time here present. Together, you are welcome. If I start mentioning your names, I may miss one of them and your offices and directorates. Please permit me and pardon me if I don't mention your name and your office. I introduce you all. You are welcome, all directors. And I also recognize the Deputy Director, UI Degree Program, Dr. Olufumilola Yekini. Mr. Sanusi Rahim Omoni, you are welcome. But not the least. Of course, it cannot be the least. He has to be the greatest here today because he's the celebrant, and it is because of him we are all here. May I introduce to you and request a standing ovation for Dr. Tunde LASISI Ibrahim. Thank you very much. Let's have a seat. Podium. The Provost and Chief Executive of Micheal Otedola College of Primary Education, NOFORIJA-EPE, in person of Dr. Nasruddin Olajide Onibon, to please come and present his opening remarks. The Provost.
Erudite professors here present, members of management here present, the deans and directors, members of academic board of Micheal Otedola College of Primary Education, the celebrant, Dr. Tunde LASISI Ibrahim, and of course the chief celebrant, Alhaja Ibrahim. Members of the college community, invited guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the first inaugural lecture in the life of this management, and the fourth in the history of our great college, Micheal Otedola College of Primary Education. It gladdens my heart to welcome you all here and to say a big thank you for honoring our invitation. On this note, I have been instructed to declare this open by reading the profile of the celebrant today. Permit me to enjoy this singular honor to request the celebrant to stand up. Dr. TUNDE LASISI Ibrahim, born on Thursday, 7th July, 1955, at Baptist Welfare Center in Ire, to the family of Ibrahim Fọlọ́runṣọ́ Alabi Ibiyemi and Mrs. Aminat Alarape Ibrahim of Ikumeoye family in Ile Iyalode Eripa Boluwaduro local government area of Osun State. I recall that 40 years after that, precisely 1995, I used to shuttle between Lagos and Ire to visit my then fiancé at Ire Polytechnic. Educational institutions attended. Dr. LASISI Ibrahim started his educational career from St. John Anglican Primary School, M.ED Adebuji via Garage, Olode, Ife South Local Government Area, Osun State. In January